video. Make sure you're subscribed to see what it's all about. Hi, my name is Christina. Welcome to House of Xtia. Today I have a special guest with me. Her name is Olivia and she's visiting from Seattle. If you're wondering why we're dressed like this, it's because we're going to show you how to put on traditional Lao skirt. In Lao we call this SINH. We both have on modern pieces. Mine has a zipper in the back and a slit up the front.
I'm wearing a traditional folding SINH, but the print itself is a little bit more modern than what we would typically see. And then my top I just found at a local Lao temple in Washington during Lao New Year, and this was $25.
I don't know how to put on this traditional clothing without the help of my mother or someone else assisting me. You were telling me earlier that from performing and everything, you kind of had to teach yourself the tips and tricks on how to wear these skirts, right?
Yeah, so even though I was dancing at a young age, I at that time didn't know how to wear our traditional clothing. But as I got older and I didn't always have my mom or my aunt or someone to help dress myself, through those performances I had to kind of learn how to get myself dressed and performance ready.
Okay, so we're gonna show you guys how to do that now.
So one of the tricks I want to show you guys for the bieng, so that you don't have an awkward fold under your armpit, is to take the bieng and fold it evenly in half, and we're going to flip it inside out. And I'm going to show you how to pin it just at a slight V, so that way it's a smooth fold. And you just kind of pin it at an angle like this.
Olivia is going to show me how to pin on a traditional Lao skirt. She's actually going to do it on me. Normally this is not worn with leggings, but for the sake of YouTube and this video, I have pants on.
If you look at my SINH, it's kind of right on the top of my left thigh. Some skirts fold left to right, mine fold right to left. This is kind of the general position of where you want your fold to be. So with Christina's skirt, the buckle doesn't fit completely to where we want it to. So one of the things to keep an eye out for, and Christina, if you can turn around a little bit, we care about the seam where her hip is lying, and so when we fold it in the front, we want to make sure that it's really tight and secure. It's okay that the buckle isn't aligned the way that it's sewn on. Bring this in as tight as possible and get the crease as close as where we want it. And I'm going to pin the first one here, and just for demo purposes I'm going to pin it on the outside. You can pin it on the inside if you're wearing a tucked in blouse, but if you're wearing a blouse that's on the outside, it's okay that it's on the outside. Okay. Because you're not gonna see it. And then this one here, I want it as tight as possible and just a little bit further up. These are kind of the points in which you want to secure it, and you can iron out the crease depending on how it fits on you. So if it's not perfect, that's totally fine. Her true crease is actually in here, but we folded it out a little bit just so we can line it. And Christina, if you turn around, one of the main things is to make sure that the seams from the way that they sewn the hips is lined up, because you don't want it to be bushy or bunched up on one side.
Now that the skirt is on, we're going to add a belt. This is optional. If you are wearing a top that's tucked in, most people like to wear a belt with this. What this does is it helps tighten the skirt, but it also cinches the waist.
You just kind of secure it in addition to the safety pins that you had on. And tighter. So you can wear the buckle off center if you want, or if you like it right in the center, you can do that as well. But it kind of helps bring the skirt together and it keeps the fold in place. Just to show you again, we pinned it all the way at an angle from one end to another, and you want to make sure that it's even on both sides. And what that does is it gives you a clean fold for when you put the bieng on. So now I'm just going to put it right where I want it, underneath the armpit. Since I was younger, I've been taught to fold the bieng over the heart. Over your left shoulder. I know some people have worn it on the opposite side, but from what I was taught, it should always go over your left shoulder. Essentially what that fold and pinning does, it gives you an even length on both sides. You never want the back to be shorter or longer than the front. You kind of want it to be even length. There's a few key places that you'll want to pin the bieng. The first one is right here in the front, and it's important so that your bieng doesn't kind of fall out of place as you're walking or moving throughout your day. So I like to pin it here just so that it stays secure. And then we're gonna have Christina turn, and I'm gonna pin it in the back as well. And same thing as the front, you don't want it to kind of dangle all over the place. So a good pinning point is going to be where these 2 points cross. And I just pin it from underneath. And if you want to turn, another key point of where to pin is underneath the armpit where we had the fold. And this helps with securing it in place so that it doesn't slide throughout the day. And I'm gonna try not to pinch Christina.
Oh my God.
But I've done this a few times, so.
Oh, so you pinned it to my shirt.
I pinned it to your shirt, that way it stays with your shirt.
Okay.
And one extra secure place could be on top of the shoulder and pinned to the shirt as well. But you can fold it up, and I'm just gonna pin it like that. And her tank top is secured to the bieng.
I am in this thing. There's no movement at all. This is the traditional Lao SINH and how you would wear it. Thank you so much, Olivia, for coming and showing us how to do this. You can also find Olivia on Instagram as well. I hope that these tips and tricks were helpful for you guys. If you guys have any more tips or tricks or any other videos that you'd like to see, please let us know in the please let me know in the comments box below. And until next time, you can find me on Facebook or Instagram at House of Xtia. I'll see you guys later. We're gonna go stuff our faces. Thank you.
You're gonna go to knees first. Perfect. And you can on your heels or flat. Okay. And if you need to adjust to the side, you will just bring your 2 feet to your side or the other side. As you're getting up, one hand is sweeping under the fold. So that your SINH comes back into its crease.